respect to technology concealment. There are two entrants in the marketplace that must be on your radar. And the first is Heckler. This is the Heckler Credenza. Notice there's no credenza. Maybe it's sarcastic. Maybe it's tongue-in-cheek. But that credenza is a sound panel that can be branded or customized. It's a mount for your video wall or your video monitor and your video bar. That looks like a Logitech or something like that, but of course it's agnostic. It'll put up all of your favorite conference bars. Here's the cool part. This is why it's a credenza. You take off that sound concealment panel or sound absorption panel, and you'll see that it's concealing technology. You can rack your equipment instead of behind the monitor, behind the panel. This is the piece de resistance. I mentioned that sometimes AV is an afterthought. And because AV is an afterthought, the drywall is up and the walls are even painted before somebody thinks about AV. What if we forgot to put a power outlet at 60 inches above the floor or a network cable right behind precisely where that video bar will go? I'm just going to go back a slide. All of that is concealed by the Heckler Credenza. How do you like that? Used to be, we'd have to use some surface-mounted conduit and hope that the paint matches the wall. Now we can just conceal it with a Heckler Credenza, even though it's an afterthought. Now, what if you've got a 98-inch monitor or three 98-inch monitors, and you're a little bit concerned that the dirt wall or the drywall wall can't support all the weight of your monitor? Enter the Heckler Framework. Now, Heckler Framework is standardized widths. It's designed for global rollouts. It doesn't matter how many monitors you need, or how big they are, or how weak your walls are, because what this is doing is taking the weight of your monitor and offloading it directly to the floor with some shallow stands. Also, they're backlighting their monitors and their credenzas with LED lights, which I happen to think is brilliant and beautiful, as you can see from the decor in the conference room of the universe. This is something to keep your eye on. If you are faced with outfitting several campuses across the world, standardizing on large, medium, small, large, medium, half small, and giant spaces, but you still want to unify the experience across the board. This is an expandable framework. They call it framework. This is an expandable solution that can manage from 1 to as many monitors as you can imagine in a horizontal arrangement. And once again, it's not dependent on the strength of the infrastructure in the room. It will conceal the fact that all of your electrical outlets are 18 inches above the floor instead of 60. It will conceal the fact that you didn't run network for your conference bar and you got to cut up the wall behind it. It will allow you to run power, network, AV cables, behind the infrastructure. You've got storage space, and it's